Hello everybody and welcome to the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship here from Silverstone. We have a delay slightly, let's get some live reporting.
So we're just doing everything that we can to try and minimise the impact of that really. It's a bit of a pain, it's not going to be ideal whatever, but let's see where we can get to.
So I know you've just been having discussions with Alan Gow and some of the other officials. What were you talking about? What are the options here other than try and hoover up the moisture?
Exactly what we've done so far, so the steps that they've put in place are great. We've moved a row back so as we're not sat on that and trying to get off the line and potentially create another hazard by trying to start from the front row of the grid on a wet surface. So that's a great measure, and then trying to get literally some leaf blowers, some ground blowers to try and dry the surface as best we can to make sure that we've got good traction when we leave. So everything that we possibly can, but there won't be an ideal solution.
So what do you think in terms of the delay? How long is this going to take? I mean, just looking at that behind you, I don't know how long circuits take to dry, but what's your thought?
It won't be long enough. So we'll probably have a maximum of 5 minutes to do the best job that we can, and then we've got to go with what we've got, unfortunately.
And it's literally just on your side of the circuit. It's in the pole position.
Yeah.
How much of a handicap will that be for Rory?
Huge.
I mean, he's got like 10 feet of dry ground.
Yeah, but
can you quantify what huge is in terms of... Difficult question, I know. But
it is, but we could potentially lose 3 rows. That bad. You know, we could be P6 by the time we get to turn 1 off. We could be.
Okay, so what's happening then? Thanks to Louise as well. So in the Formula 4 race that has just happened before we came on here for the British Touring Car race, on the pole slot, oil was dumped onto the circuit, so they've had to bring out the instant support truck, and they've literally had to wash the first grid slot. So the pole position slot is now very, very damp. So we have a start delay here for the first race of the day for the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. This is bad news as well, because what's happened now is they've moved a row back. So Rory Butcher and Tom Ingram now start on row 2, and everyone else is pushed back a row as well. So the lights can't be seen that well for the people right at the back, so they've got to really think about what's going on here. They've got 5 extra minutes then, we're being told, until we'll actually get something out there of a race, and we'll just have to see what's going to happen. In the meantime, however, it looks like we're going to have to just wait around and see what's going to happen, because it's all a bit confused here at the moment. So for now, we've got nothing to talk about. We're going to play some filler, and let's take a look at the BBB Esports once again while the start is delayed. This is the race leader pits. Benny Callag's up to second place. He's got past Mohamed Utas. And now the question is Benny Callag going to have the toe as a yellow third sector's come out? Why? I'm not sure. Will this affect? Yes, Benny Callag leads from Mohamed Utas. And leaving the pit lane is Ali Quay. So he's down to third place, but he's on the soft tyres. He'll be much, much faster. And Ali Quay might get back up into second place here. And he will. But you heard it as well. We'll just play Ali's radio quickly, because he's talking with a message, I believe, for Benny Callag.
I'm coming for you, Benny.
Ali's on his way for Benny. Here we go. It's 2 weeks ago. Over again. The battle now. 5 seconds. Ali Quay on brand new soft compound tyres. Benny Callag 5-lap on medium tyres. He is a lot slower than Ali in the Ferrari. This is the battle for the victory of the French Grand Prix. Oh, 1:31.883. Ali Quay is showing he means business. Beat that, he says. Oh, how was that not contact? And Benny Callag's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. The race win surely goes to Ali Quay, who now only has to keep A within 3 seconds and B on the road at all times. Penultimate lap. Oh, but look at Ali. He's over 3 seconds. Benny Callag responding. Benny Callag is responding. 3.1 seconds. It might not have all been. It might not be over yet. If Ali's inside 3 seconds, regardless across the line, he's the winner. There's your maths for you. If he's outside that time, we have to wait to call it. It's a combination of Japan 94 and it seems Silverstone 98. We don't know across the line what's the winner going to be. It's been a crazy French Grand Prix. It's about to get even crazier. Benny Callagh crosses the line in first place. The question is, has he won from Ali Quay, who crosses the line? Ali Quay wins! 2.509 seconds! Benny Callagh defeated! Ali Quay wins the French Grand Prix! 2.509 seconds! Ferrari win! Renault second! He did it in the line! Fabulous! What a race! And let's hear from our race winner!
Woohoo! Yes! Yes!
You can hear how much it means to him as well. The penalties applied. Benny Callagh finishes second. It was a 6-second added on. 2.509 seconds. Ali Quay. It's 25 points. It narrows the gap just to Benny Callagh. But most importantly, it is a race win at last. For the first time this year, he defeats Benny and becomes our fourth different winner. Welcome back. The start still delayed here for the British Touring Car Championship. We're now 7 minutes behind schedule. Hopefully, however, we are going to go green shortly. If you're just joining us and you want to know what is going on, the start for the British Touring Car Championship is delayed due to an oil spill in the Formula 4 Championship that was located just on the pole position line. So the start was delayed, maximum 5 minutes to try and dry it, and thankfully the green flags are out and we are underway. So the formation lap begins. They've managed to do it, so here's the grid. Row 1 sees Rory Butcher alongside Tom Ingram. Row 2, Aidan Moffat alongside Josh Cook. Row 3, Dan Lloyd alongside Colin Turkington. Row 4 sees Dan Rowbottom alongside Ashley Sutton. Row 5, Stephen Jelly and Jason Plato. Row 6 sees Tom Chilton alongside Tom Oliphant. Once again, the two Toms together. Senna Proctor and Gordon Shedden take row 7. Chris Smiley and Carl Boardley on row 8. Row 9, Ollie Jackson and Sam Schmeltz. Row 10, Jack P10 and Sam Osborne. Row 11 sees Adam Morgan and Jake Hill. Row 12, Aaron Taylor-Smith and Andy Neat. Row 13 sees Jack Mitchell alongside Ricky Paffett as well. And on row 14, it's Jade Edwards and Jack Goff. And row 15 sees Nick Hamilton in 29th place. They're the drivers, there's the cars around this 1.604 mile circuit here at Silverstone Circuit. It's the National here. So if you're just joining us, the National Circuit is the old start-finish straight, then it's turn 1 at Copse, then into Maggots, a hairpin Beckett's, down the Wellington Straight, into Brooklands, round Luffield, into Woodcut, and then complete the lap. So it's the National Circuit of Silverstone as well. Got the Silverstone flag somewhere around here that's being delivered for later on today for race 2 and race 3. Can't have it up for race 1, however, because we've got Formula 1 straight after. It's a different F1 pre-show, by the way. We haven't got the times spoken out. There'll be just the names of the results alongside because we're re-showing what happened in qualifying 3 as well. Because of everything that's happened today, or with everything being an hour early, we haven't had the time to complete everything on schedule as we normally do. So we've just had to wait a little bit longer. But remember, it's 22 laps around the National Circuit as well in terms of the championship and how they stand. It is Ash Sutton leading the title, 247 points to Jake Hill on 218 as well. Going through, Colin Turkington has 212 points as well going into this one. And it's Ash Sutton on top with 4 victories in the main championship. In terms of the ballast, Sutton has 75 kilograms, Hill has 66, Turkington 57, Cook 48, Ingram 39, Shedden 33, Moffat 27, Proctor 21, Morgan 15, and Rory Butcher has 9. So, the first row has been vacated. Rory Butcher alongside Tom Ingram will now start row 2 alongside as well, just to have the greatest thing. Reminder, we'll have the driver tracking operation soon. So Nick Hamilton lines up at the back, round the curve of the old start-finish straight. The green flags are at the back as well, and we're almost underway. Round 22 with the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship is under starters' orders. It's lights out at Silverstone. Good start for Roy Butcher. Hits the wet patch and manages to get a good start, but Butcher has been mugged. Ingram takes the lead in towards turn 1 at Cobbs Corner. We thought that was going to happen, and it's happened again already as they hurtle now back up towards Maggett and Beckett. Are they all going to get through okay? Yes, Spinner in the back already. Not sure who that is. And it's the 44. It's Andy Neat. So Andy Neat is already round to the back as well. Remember, of course, if you're just joining us, Andrew Jordan is back in the championship this weekend, but he will always remain last. He is debuting the 2022 hybrid car as well. So yeah, Jordan will always remain last. It's just a debut to see how it goes in the race. So Andrew Jordan back in the championship will always remain last. He's a negative in this event. But already, unfortunately as well, Andy Neat with a puncher to the back. There's 3 cars off down there in the back. Gordon Shannon going off down. He's hit the side of Sam Schmeltz, and Gordon Shannon come to a stop. I think he's got suspension failure. That is coming out of Luffield. He's gone straight on, didn't even make it to Woodcut. As we race on now, here's the driver tracker looking operation. Look at the back as well. There's Andrew Jordan's car. Just completing the lap time as well. But Andy Neat just ran Luffield, and Sam Schmeltz, unfortunately, has now stopped on the track. So this will have to be a safety car. I can't see how it's not, unfortunately, going to be, because we've got Shedden stopped, Schmeltz stopped, Neat stopped, and Mitchell stopped as well. So Shedden trying to get going. Think he's got front suspension failure or something with a puncture. Let's see what happened at the start then. So, lights out once again. Rory Butcher got a good initial getaway, but then he hit the wet patch and the wheels just started rotating. Ingram on the clean side got a great launch as well. Butcher was actually good to defend from Dan Lloyd, who's just behind him as well. At the time, Moffat was there too. We're remaining under green flag conditions as well, which is great news, but we've got marshals on the track. Double yellows have to be out, and they are out. So double yellows in our last couple of sets as well. That's good news, at least at the back of the track. But what a great little battle we're having. It's lap 3 of 22 here at Silverstone. As you can see on the running order, everyone just trying their best to compete in this championship as we ride. Now, on board further back with, I think that Jack Butel, as Jake Hill is in P19 just ahead of him. So yeah, Andrew Jordan now 25th in the running order as he returns to the championship, the 2013 champion, of course. But he's debuting the hybrid car for next season, just seeing how it is. It's a test event weekend. It's already on the inside, down into the last couple of corners, and Brooklands as well. And Butcher makes the move on the inside of Brooklands, gets ahead of Tom Ingram. Round they come through Luffield as well. Butcher has the lead back again from Ingram. So it's only taking him 3 laps to get that lead back. Good initial getaway, good initial launch as well out of the corners. That is nice to see. In round 22 or 30 here for the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship here at Silverstone. Back we go then through Cobbs Corner, flat out once again. Butcher leads in the Toyota. Here we go again, just dives up the inside, coming into Brooklands. Nice move. Ingram couldn't switch back in time, so it didn't work out for the Hyundai driver. Down into the Beckett tip, and we go. Sutton is having a ding-dong with Stephen Jelly. Jason Plato's on the inside there as well, trying to capitalise. Plato goes now on the inside as Jelly ran wide. Sutton gets out of that little battle and escapes. Plato now trying to go on the outside, coming down towards Brooklands. Jelly has the inside line, and he's got him. And Oliphant's just at the back there as well, the other BMW. So Plato in a BMW sandwich at the moment, trying to hold the pair of them together. Plato holds the line as well. Chilton getting forced out wide as well. Chilton had a problem in qualifying yesterday. Had a 720 spin on the start-finish straight as well. It brought out the red flag, and everyone thought, well, why has it brought out the red flag? He should be able to take part in qualifying. Luckily as well, it was just for debris, so he's able to continue. We got side-by-side coming in there as well. At the inside, Senna Proctor, Carl Bordley battling with Chilton as well. All side-by-side, all trying to get through on the running order as well. They're all trying to find the right manoeuvres. Isn't working. Proctor to 13th, Smiley 14th, Bordley 15th at the moment. Chilton dropped 5 places in that last lap. Ollie Jackson moved moved up 5 places, so there's something to tell as well. Lap 5 at 22, top 3, Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd up 2 places as well, after the misery he had last time out as well, just 7 days ago. Where were we? Croft 7 days ago. Let's see what he can do now as well. Back up to acceleration. A little bit of Boardley side by side at the back as well. Trying to hold back through. Now Taylor Smith battling with Jake Hill as they come through. Luffield on the inside. Hill loses a place. So Chilton going to get forced out wide again because Boardley's got so much more speed. Taylor Smith too. Side by side. Hill's going to get passed by Jack Butel. Side by side across the National Straight towards Cops Corner. Flat out. Back to the front. As Chilton trying to go on the outside. Taylor Smith hasn't worked out. And Hill keeps the position as well. Around the outside, unfortunately, at Cops Corner. Not a position that seems to want to be working out so far here today. Hamilton to 22nd place as well. So he's moved up a couple of places. Great job for him. Needs Morgan, Shedden, Smelt and Mitchell, as you can see on your timing monitors just along here, out of the session and look to be out of the race. They're all further down here. Shedden, Smelt, Mitchell out. Neat and Morgan in the pit lane. Looks like they are also out of the race as well. So keeps on going. Lap 6 of 22. Dan Lloyd's on the back of Tom Ingram now. Butcher with the fastest lap of the race on a 57.824. That's just come up on the monitor. As we now come on to start lap 7 here at Silverstone. Back through, not going at the moment. Ingram and Lloyd battling together still. Sutton now, fastest lap of the race, 57.613. As there's all sorts of drama in the midfield as well. 41 trying to go through on the inside of Carl Boardley, taking the inside of Sam Osborne at Cops Corner. Osborne goes off the grass and comes back on side by side again too. Tom Chilton looking to the inside now. Ryan Taylor Smith coming into Maggots. Now tries the outside line. Taylor Smith defends the inside, coming into the Beckett's hairpin. Hasn't worked out as we back down now the Wellington Straight. 3 circuits here at Silverstone. The International, the National and the Grand Prix circuit. The International takes the loop all the way down the Hanger Straight, down to Stowe and Vale and Club. The National takes Cops, Maggots, Beckett's, Wellington Straight, Brooklands, Luffield and Woodcote. And the Grand Prix circuit, of course, takes every single corner as one whole as well. It's a nice little circuit we've got here at Silverstone as well to loop it all back together again. He literally just chopped it off. It always looks like a piece of chicken thigh, this circuit as well. I'm sure you can see what I mean. It always looks like a bit of chicken thigh on the side there as well. It's lap 8 to 22. Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd, top 3. Watch out as well as Draper. So, Smiley moved up to 13th. He passed Proctor, and Boardley's passed Osborne now as well. So, the 41 of Boardley up to 15th places. Here we go with Ash Sutton on the back of Dan Rowbottom for 7th place. Down the Wellington Straight towards Brooklands as well. Is he going to look for a move? He's just staying in the wheel tracks. Not going to go for anything too dramatic of diving up the inside. Coming back here as well. Meantime, one of the Fords having to defend the inside line. Can't see who it is. Hang on a minute. Cut what I'm saying. Rowbottom's having to defend from Sutton to try and go around the outside. Coming through Luffield. And now he's got the inside line coming through Woodcote. That's the inside line for Cops Corner as well. They're side by side down the National Straight. Down towards Cops Corner now. Rowbottom going to try and hold it around the outside. Sutton's just going to hold his nerve and hold the inside line, and he's taken him. So that's Sutton now up into 6th place. And Rowbottom trying to go through. It hasn't worked out, but Rowbottom is staying with him in that Honda as they come through Maggots down to the Beckett's hairpin. All sorts of craziness happening here at the moment here at the round 22, the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd at the moment as well. So Sutton now to P7. That's closing up there as well. Watch out for Turkington. Here is next up, the 2 championship rivals. Turkington third, as I said, on 2:12. Ash Sutton on 2:47. Jake Hill 2:18 as well. There's still a long way to go in this championship. As you can see, round 22 of 30. At the end of today, it'll be the end of round 24. So Donington Park in 3 weeks' time will have rounds 25, 26 and 27. 28, 29 and 30 will take part at Brands Hatch in October on the Grand Prix circuit as well. And then we'll wrap up everything as well. I'll have a proper show for you with all the championship permutations as well coming into that weekend. I think it's on the weekend of the United States Grand Prix for F1. Side by side now as well already. The 40, this is Ollie Jackson, the 48 of Ollie Jackson. The MB Motorsports getting under pressure for the 22 of Chris Smiley, who's trying to go on the outside coming into into the Beckett's hairpin. Hill's going there as well. Hill's having a battle. Oh, and Paul, and this is on board with Jack Butel. Butel and Hill are passing Chilton. Chilton dropped 7 places. They're 3 abreast. Down 4 abreast now as they come battling down in towards Brooklands as well. Chilton gets forced out. Hill goes through. Taylor Swift's already gone through. Here comes Jack Butel now, trying to go on the outside of Chilton. Chilton holding the line. And Butel really is pushing him now. They're really side by side. Chilton gives him no room. He tries to get ahead of Hill. Hasn't worked out. Chilton's now got Butel along round the outside as they come down towards Cobb's Corner. And remember when we were Verstappen and Hamilton here at Cobb's as well. It's a dangerous part to overtake at. Cars on load as well as they come through. They all get through cleanly though, which is great news. Chilton still side by side though with Butel. Butel I think might get ahead coming to Maggots. And if you can loop it around the outside coming through Beckett's as well. This is great, actually, at the moment. As you can see, Butcher in the number 6 leading the way. He's now got a 2-second gap to this battling pack for second between Ingram and Lloyd that we're watching at the moment. Ingram is P2, Lloyd P3, and Lloyd in that Vauxhall trying to push the Hyundai of Ingram as well out of the way. It's not working at the moment as we come down. Look at this as well. Aidan Moffat is joining the party here as well. He's tacking on to the back of this battle as we take lap 12 of 22. Here we've just passed half distance of the race and it's only taken us 10 minutes. Black and white flag for Jason Plato, car 11 for exceeding track limits as he gets ahead there of Tom Oliphant. I think Oliphant tried to find a way through. It didn't work out, so Plato stays ahead, but Oliphant goes side by side with him coming into Maggots. Round the outside now coming to Beckett's. Can Plato hold the line? Oliphant's going to try and have the power coming out of the hairpin, but he's on the outside line. The car will drag you wide. He's managed to hold him, but Plato's still on the inside, and Plato now has him. Ingram looking to the inside. Sorry, again, Oliphant trying to look to the inside. It isn't working off. Ingram is defending again from Dan Lloyd up at the front. Their gap's closing. Dan Rowbottom now is closing in on Sutton's fastest lap time. So keep an eye on that in the closing laps of this race. It's lap 13, as I said, of 22 here at Silverstone. Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd, top 3 still as well. And now, actually, definitely, Moffat's tagged on to the battle for Ingram, Lloyd, and now Moffat as well. So the battle for second, Moffat's latched on to the back here. So the battle for the podium positions is on. Ingram in the Hyundai as well, trying to hold on further back. Let's hope he does, actually. It's not very nice if he loses a position over all this as well. But the Ginsters XLR8 with TradePriceCars.com, which is Ingram's Hyundai. Sponsored as well by Ginsters. He always has a pasty on hand, does Tom Ingram as well. Dan Lloyd coming into Brooklands, looks to the inside line. Ingram defends it as well. And Moffat just like a silent hunter, isn't he? He's just wearing some camouflage almost, waiting to take the shot on these two as they fight each other. Look at that. The little downforce and air underneath the cars just blowing the dust off the curb of the gravel trap as well as Moffat looks to the inside just to let these two know, yes, I'm here and I will find my way through at some point. As they come through Cobb's Corner, taking the wide line. They're all 4 wheels off the line as well. It's okay in the race. If you do it a number of times, though, you will get a warning, then a penalty. As Plato's on his last warning as well. As I said, he had track limits, so he got the black and white flag as well. So don't do it again. Be very, very careful. Swinging back through then. Lloyd holding on the gap. Here comes Aidan Moffat. Moffat's got the toe coming down the Wellington straight. Can he find the move on the inside coming into Brooklands? He's thinking about it. No, too far back. That's a shame. Just got to find something. He's got to have the commitment. He has to have the faith that the car will make the position and he can just slip up the inside. And notice a bit like what's going on here as well. Jack Butel trying to go around the outside of Jake Hill. Hill locks out, taps the back. Butel loses the position. Tom Chilton now back alongside, trying to sweep around the outside, coming through Luffield. And it hasn't worked off. I think Butel's got him on. Yeah, he hasn't forced Chilton off the line. So yeah, Chilton going left and right. Jack Goff is now back in the battle here as well, actually. So Goff now joining in the battle here with Chilton. All over here at the back. The MB Motorsports of Jake Hill, actually, the second place in the championship. Not having a great one. Jake Hill's off the track massively. Coming through Cobb's Corner. Had a lot of oversteer as well. That's going to get the position back through as well to Jack Butel. Butel has the inside line. Coming into the Beckett hairpin. Butel's through. Hill's now shutting the door. He tags with the side of Chilton. That gives a three-way fight down the Wellington Straight. Jack Goff on the outside. Chilton on the inside with Hill on the inside as they come down towards Brooklands. Who's going to break late as well? Arguably, it should be Hill who has the corner. Hill has the corner ahead. Chilton and Goff battle with each other. They touch. They go side by side. And eventually, the status quo is maintained. Hill, Chilton, and Goff. 1, 2, 3 going into the corner. 1, 2, 3 coming out of the corner as well. Great defending and great racing between the two of them. As we cut to the front there, we saw Butcher. He's now 3.1 seconds ahead of this battle for second between Ingram, Lloyd and Moffat as well. And more drama, more action as well as Cook, Turkington and Sutton now in a battle over 5th position. Cook has held up Turkington and Sutton, so Sutton's caught the back of this battle now, so they're all within about 6.5 tenths of each other. Now 5.5 tenths of each other as they come into the braking zone. Sliding through, Plato's to P10. Plato has passed Oliphant then, it seems at the moment, as he tries to swing back through, tries to find some racing room, hasn't got the exit pace. Cook, yeah, this is all unbelievable. Chilton as well, down in 20th place, still battling hard as well. And yeah, Hill, Chilton and Goff still battling. So Sutton with that fastest lap still, and black and white flag, car 1, Sutton, car 4, Osborne, and car 2022 of Andrew Jordan for track limits. So Andrew Jordan, who is going to classify last in the results, and can't score any points because this is a development car. They've just thrown in for a test weekend. It's next year's hybrid cars. Andrew Jordan, track limits. So he's really thrashing that car around, isn't he, at the moment? But it's nice to see AJ back, and he's been enjoying the paddock this weekend as well. I'd love to have been at Silverstone this weekend to have a word with Andrew, because, of course, he was the first champion I called for the British Touring Car Championship back in that dramatic 2013 season as well. And it was a nice little run there. But I think 2021 is probably very interesting. There's AJ. Andrew Jordan. That's in the Cosworth Hybrid Technologies. So that's a Toyota hybrid, but that is the Toka Cosworth M Sport 2022 car as well, racing with the number 2022. So that is just a development to see. Right now he's running last overall, of course, in 25th place, but it's nice to see him out there getting some development into for that car for the next season. It's all quieting down at the moment, but the touring cars can excite him back up again, because here we go again. Look, Moffat's got a great run on Dan Lloyd coming down the Wellington Straight to the inside of Brooklands. He thinks about the move. It hasn't worked off. Everyone diving for positions, taking unusual racing lines coming into Brooklands. It's causing some slides. But it's a very exciting one, and it's a very exciting championship we're seeing in the moment. Butch, Ingram, Lloyd. Now Ingram has 3.7 seconds difference between Butcher and himself. So Butcher really accelerating, really hitting the punch out the corners. And Stephen Jelly now with a track limits warning as well. Car 12 and car 18 of Senna Proctor. Black and white flag for track limits warning. So that's always a disappointing thing to hear when you've been told you're being a bit naughty out there. Try and calm down and liven back up again. Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd, Moffat, Cook. Moffat and Cook actually dropped down places when they started. They did start 3rd and 4th, and now 4th and 5th. Lloyd moved up 2 places, had a great start. Sutton's actually lost position on the start, but then gained 1. So that was nice to see. Because, you know, Sutton did have a bad start and he dropped down. As we see the battle now between Cook, Turkington and Sutton starting to catch up here for the battle between Ingram, Lloyd and Moffat. There only, 2 tenths between them at the moment. And Cook makes a little error coming through Woodcote as well, down towards Cops Corner. Can Turkington capitalise on it as we start like 2022? Nope, can't. 62 has, and that's Ricky Paffett. So Paffett has track limits warnings. Oh, what's this? Jake Hill being forced off the track by Chilton, and Hill hits Chilton, and Goff tries to sneak up the inside. So Butel 18th, Hill 19th, Goff 20th, Chilton 21st. So it's Hill, Goff, Chilton now, as Chilton got forced off the track there, down at Brooklands, Luffield and Woodcote. That reminded me a lot there of when Tim Harvey won the championship in 92 with Soper as well. All making battles. That was a great championship design. I think, in fact, that is probably the greatest touring car race of all time. The 1992 Silverstone round of the British Touring Car Championship that decided the 92 title and gave it to Tim Harvey in a fantastic race. Yeah, you forget, Tim Harvey is a former champion of the touring car, so him in the comms box, it's got every means of sensibility about it. As Sutton tries to look on the inside, he has so much speed coming through Cop's corner as well. He's almost tailgating now the back of Colin Turkington. Can't find a way through. Still wants to find a way through. Trying to go on the outside now. Turkington's defending inside line. Coming into the Beckett's hairpin now. Gets full power at the exit. Sutton tries to take the inside line. And he's got a good run now once again. Down towards the braking zone into Brooklands. Is he going to go for a move? No. Turkington looks again for a move. But there's a lock up there. Lock up for the back of Josh Cook. Can Turkington capitalise it? Even Sutton on the back of it now. Got to the battle for second, third and fourth. Ingram, Lloyd, Moffat. Lloyd goes very wide over the gravel at the exit as we start the last lap here of the race. Can Moffat find a way through? It's last chance now for everybody to make position changes in this race. It really has snuck up on you there. The fact it is the last lap of this race, it's been a 20-minute race. So it's been a 22-minute race in total. Track limits warning now for 41 car Boardley once again. So he gets the black and white flag as they try once again to come back round. Butcher, Ingram, Lloyd, Moffat, Cook as well. Turkington, Sutton, Rowbottom all in there as well as they come down. I think this is the running order. Butcher from pole position, lost it at the start, but got it back on lap 3. He has driven a masterclass. He's 3.472 seconds ahead here of Ingram, Lloyd and Moffat. It's another sensational drive for Rory Butcher. It's his second win of the season. Rory Butcher wins round 22 here at Silverstone and takes victory number 2 of the season. Ingram is second, Lloyd third, Moffat, Cook and Turkington in that battle. Sutton is 7th with the fastest lap, a 57.613. Rowbottom, Jelly and Plato complete the top 10. Oliphant, Jackson, Smiley, Proctor, Boardley 15 and round out the points. Osborne, Taylor Smith, Butel, Goff, Chilton, Hill, Edwards down there. Paffett, Hamilton and Jordan take the checkered flag. Neat, Morgan, Shedden, Smelt and Mitchell never made it to the end of the race. A good debut there for Andrew Jordan, the hybrid car, just in its early development phase. There'll be a hell of a lot of testing over the winter, but a very, very good race and a very, very strong race as well. Not a bad run. Let's just take another look. Ever so slightly, there's the racetrack as well. Where's the full results? Just making sure it is all A-OK out there. But there's the running order then. And very, very nicely done for round 22 of the Quit Fit British Touring Car Championship. Ain't bad, eh? Not bad at all, actually, here for that one. I thought it'd be a lot different. Let's confirm the results then. Once again, it's Rory Butcher who takes victory in round 22 for a manufacturer. The independents have it, so Ingram wins in independent category. Once again, Lloyd, Moffat and Cook, Turkington, Sutton, Rowbottom, Jelly and Plato completes out the top 10. Further down the order, this is the official results by the way, so further down we see Oliphant, Jackson, Smiley, Proctor and Boardley with the points. Osborne, Aaron Taylor-Smith, Butel, Jack Goff and Tom Chilton finishing down in 20th. And the last 10 drivers, with all 30 being in the championship here today, Jake Hill, Jade Edwards, Rick Paffett, Nicholas Hamilton, Andrew Jordan, of course, Hybrid being withdrawn from the results. But there'll be Andy Needs, Adam Morgan, Gordon Sheridan, Sam Schmeltz, and Jack Mitchell. 30 cars out on the grid, 30 cars taking the start as well, but in 29 officially classified in the rules that Andrew Jordan is stripped, with it being a TOCA test car entry. As Rory Butcher now comes in, so he will be weighed on the TOCA technical weigh bridge as well, just to make sure everything is A-OK. We'll give you the coverage details for later on. In 25 minutes' time, you can join me once again for build-up coverage of the Formula 1 Russian Grand Prix from Sochi. Lando Norris on pole position with that, with Carlos Sainz alongside, and George Russell and a Williams starting in third. Should be an absolute cracking race as well. Hamilton's fourth. Bottas, by the way, has now got a grid penalty if you want to join for that, so he'll start right at the back, as well as Leclerc and Verstappen as well. It's going to be a very good one. Rory Butcher has passed technical. He is confirmed as the winner of this championship round 22 as well. Not a bad run. Just waiting to give you the Drivers' Championship results after that one. If they come up on my screen, that is. As he comes through. No, we're not going to have them, apparently. They're going to have an interview with Louise. But in that case, we'll go off air. Right. We shall be back for the British Touring Car Championships. I should state, race 2 is delayed. You can watch it live on ITV4 at 2:20. We'll be showing it at 3:30 British Summer Time. Third race of the day is live, however, at 5:05. Join us as well tonight for the IndyCar coverage, 8:15. We're underway. And join us for the Formula 1 Russian Grand Prix in around about 23 minutes' time. Thanks for your company. We'll see you later. Rory Butcher wins race 1 of the day.